Welcome to our channel History of Coins, where we explore the hidden gems of numismatics. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. state quarter-dollar coins, as some of these coins are rare and can make you rich overnight. In this video, we are gonna uncover the rarest coins and their values. So make sure to watch the complete video and find out if you have one of these. Now let's continue our today's video. Top 1 today, we have something truly exciting to talk about. A coin that might just be hiding in your collection or even in your pocket right now. We're going to dive into the fascinating world of the 2007 Montana State Quarter, a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. At first glance, this may seem like just another state quarter, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Stick around, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this 2007 Montana State Quarter could be worth. Let's start with some quick background. In 2007, the U.S. Mint released a series of quarters as part of the 50 State Quarters program, which aimed to honor each of the 50 states with its own unique quarter design. The Montana State Quarter was the 41st release in the series, and it features a stunning design that represents the state's rich natural beauty. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll see a bison, which is a perfect symbol for Montana, known for its vast plains and wild frontier. Above the bison, you'll notice the words Big Sky Country written, referring to the state's wide-open spaces and iconic views. However, while the design is beautiful, it's not the artwork or the state's pride that's causing such a stir in the numismatic world. It's the rarity of the coin, as well as the potential errors it could contain. In the case of the 2007 Montana State Quarter, it's all about a specific error that makes this coin stand out. If you've been into coin collecting for a while, you'll know that error coins can be incredibly valuable. And when it comes to this particular quarter, one of the most significant errors involves something called the extra tree variety. Let me explain. In some cases, a number of the 2007 Montana State Quarters were minted with an additional tree in the background. If you closely examine the coin, you'll see that it appears there's a tree growing in the background next to the bison. This tree shouldn't be there, and it's the result of a mistake during the minting process. Now, I can already hear you asking, why does this make the coin so valuable? Well, when a coin has a minting error, especially one as obvious and unique as this, its value can skyrocket, as collectors are always on the lookout for rare, one-of-a-kind pieces. The extra tree variety is incredibly rare, and finding one in good condition is like stumbling upon a hidden treasure. But wait, there's more to the story. Not all 2007 Montana quarters have this error, which is why it's so important for collectors to carefully inspect their coins. And the ones that do have the error, especially those in excellent, uncirculated condition, can command a premium price in the market. When you take into account that error coins are highly coveted, the rarity of the extra tree variety adds even more allure. The real kicker here is the condition of the coin. As with all rare coins, the state of preservation plays a major role in determining its value. A coin that's been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition will fetch much more than one that's been worn down through years of circulation. The sharper the details, the higher the demand, and ultimately, the more money collectors are willing to pay. If your 2007 Montana State Quarter happens to have the extra tree error and is in mint condition, you could be looking at something worth much more than just 25 cents. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the big reveal. If you have a 2007 Montana State Quarter with the extra tree error in uncirculated, top-quality condition, it could be worth a jaw-dropping $80,000. That's right, $80,000 for a single quarter. It's hard to believe that a small, everyday coin could carry such a massive value, but that's the magic of rare errors in the world of numismatics. So, what should you do if you think you've found one of these rare quarters? The first step is to examine your coin closely. Look for the extra tree. If it's there, you've got yourself a potential treasure. Then, be sure to check the overall condition of the coin. If it's in pristine shape, you might just have a mint condition error coin on your hands. It might be worth having it professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service to confirm its value, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out. This is a prime example of why it's so important to keep a sharp eye out when going through your collection. You never know when you'll come across a rare gem like the 2007 Montana State Quarter with the extra tree error. And as always, keep in mind that the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. You never know what hidden treasure you might find. Top 2, we have something incredibly special to talk about, something that could potentially change the way you look at your change forever. We're diving into one of the most exciting finds for collectors, the 2002 Indiana State Quarter. At first glance, this coin might seem like just another addition to the 50 state quarters series, but believe me, this one has some hidden secrets that could make it worth a small fortune. Stick with us, because by the end of this video, we'll reveal exactly how much this 2002 Indiana quarter could be worth. Now, if you're familiar with the 50 state quarters program, you know that each state got its own quarter with a unique design. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter was the 19th release in the series, and it features a design that pays homage to Indiana's rich history. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice a soaring eagle, a symbol of the state's pride and its connection to freedom. Below the eagle, you'll see the words Crossroads of America, referring to Indiana's central role in transportation and commerce in the U.S. There's no doubt that this quarter has a beautiful design, and to any regular coin collector, it might seem like just another state quarter. But here's where the story gets interesting. While the design itself is gorgeous, what really sets the 2002 Indiana quarter apart are the potential errors and varieties that can make this coin a true treasure. And if you're a collector or investor, you'll want to listen very carefully. Point one of the most important things to know about the 2002 Indiana quarter is that it has a few key error varieties that make it highly sought after by collectors. The most significant error occurs with the design itself, a problem that many didn't catch at first. There's a famous die crack that appears on some of these quarters. A die crack happens when there's a small flaw in the die used to strike the coin, and that crack can leave a mark on the coin's surface. In the case of the 2002 Indiana quarter, this crack appears on the eagle's wing, making the coin unique and giving it an additional layer of rarity. The presence of this die crack is what makes the coin much more valuable than a typical Indiana quarter. What's more fascinating is that not all 2002 Indiana state quarters have this die crack. The error is rare, and it only appears on a small percentage of coins minted that year. If you happen to find one of these quarters with the die crack, you've stumbled upon a true gem. But that's not all. There's another potential error that has collectors buzzing. Another error coin that has been identified involves a misaligned strike. A misaligned strike occurs when the coin is not perfectly centered in the press when it's struck, causing parts of the design to be missing or off-center. If you find a 2002 Indiana quarter with a misaligned strike, it becomes a very special piece, as such errors make it stand out from the rest. For coin collectors, errors like these are what make a seemingly ordinary coin into something extraordinary. It's not just the design that makes the 2002 Indiana State Quarter valuable. It's the rarity of these errors that truly sets it apart. And when it comes to the world of rare coins, these imperfections can turn a simple quarter into a high-dollar collector's item. But what's the true value of a 2002 Indiana State Quarter with these errors? If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare error coins, especially one in excellent condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. The value of a regular 2002 Indiana quarter is pretty modest, just 25 cents. However, when you're talking about a quarter with a die crack or misaligned strike, that value jumps dramatically. Now, for the big reveal, if you have a 2002 Indiana State Quarter with one of these rare errors, and it's in mint condition, it could be worth a staggering $77,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. $77,000 for a single coin that was once considered just pocket change. This is a perfect example of how rare coins, especially those with minting errors, can appreciate in value over time. So, if you're a coin collector, this is a perfect reminder to always check your spare change carefully. You never know when you might find a hidden treasure. The 2002 Indiana quarter is just one of many examples of how small details and errors can make a coin incredibly valuable. If you have one of these error coins, be sure to get it professionally graded and authenticated. This could be your chance to make a significant profit. Top 3, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare U.S. state quarters, and this time, we're focusing on a particularly exciting find, the 2007 Idaho State Quarter. You might think, it's just another state quarter, right? But this particular coin is more than meets the eye. With some unique features and a few hidden surprises, the 2007 Idaho State Quarter has become a favorite among collectors, and it could be worth a small fortune. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what makes this quarter so special and why it could be worth a jaw-dropping amount. Let's start by taking a closer look at the design of this quarter. As part of the 50 State Quarters program, each coin released in the series was designed to celebrate a particular state's history and culture. The 2007 Idaho State Quarter is no exception. On the reverse side, you'll find a stunning depiction of a famous symbol of Idaho, the famous silhouette of a mountain with a beautiful, rushing river below. Above it, the coin reads Esto Perpetua, which is Idaho's state motto, meaning let it be perpetual. This design beautifully captures the spirit of Idaho, its natural beauty, rugged landscapes, and enduring strength. However, the true allure of the 2007 Idaho State Quarter isn't just in the design. This particular coin has attracted a lot of attention from collectors due to its rarity, and more specifically, because of certain errors and variations that can make it extremely valuable. While most people might overlook these minor imperfections, seasoned collectors know that small, subtle differences can make all the difference in the world of rare coins. One of the most significant factors that can raise the value of a 2007 Idaho quarter is the presence of minting errors. And let me tell you, there are a couple of errors to watch out for that could turn this coin into a real treasure. First, there's a rare type of error called a double die variety. This happens when a coin is struck twice by the die, creating a sort of ghosting effect where the image on the coin is faintly visible in two places. For the Idaho State Quarter, this double die error could appear on the date, the motto, or even the mountain design. When collectors come across a coin like this, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, and that rarity is exactly what boosts the coin's value. Then there's another issue that could make the 2007 Idaho State Quarter even more valuable, something called a misaligned die error. A misaligned die occurs when the die used to strike the coin isn't perfectly centered during the minting process. This causes the coin's design to be off-center, with part of the image being cut off. For this quarter, a misaligned die error could cause the image of the river, mountain, or state motto to be shifted, creating a unique variation that collectors will go wild for. These minting errors are not commonly found, and that's what makes this coin so interesting and valuable in the eyes of collectors. As with all rare coins, the condition of the coin plays a huge role in its overall worth. Coins that have been well preserved, without any signs of wear and tear, are far more desirable than those that have been heavily circulated. That's why finding an uncirculated, error-free 2007 Idaho State Quarter, or even better, one with a minting error, is a huge win for any collector. Now, you're probably wondering just how much this rare coin could be worth if you find it in good condition, or better yet, with one of those coveted errors. Well, the value of a regular 2007 Idaho State Quarter is not much, just 25 cents. But when it comes to the rare varieties and errors we've discussed, the price can skyrocket. If you happen to stumble upon a 2007 Idaho State Quarter that features a double die or misaligned die error and it's in mint condition, you could be looking at a value that will make your jaw drop. This coin, in perfect condition with one of these rare errors, could be worth an incredible $72,000. Yes, you heard that right, $72,000 for a single quarter. It's amazing how something so small and seemingly insignificant could carry such a massive value. But this is the world of rare coin collecting, where tiny details and subtle imperfections can turn everyday coins into true treasures. So, how can you tell if you've found one of these valuable quarters? The first step is to closely examine your 2007 Idaho State Quarter. Look for any unusual double images, misalignments, or imperfections that stand out. If you think you've found something special, make sure to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted coin expert. This can help you confirm whether your coin really is worth a small fortune. For all you coin collectors out there, this is a perfect example of why you should never overlook your change. Sometimes, a little attention to detail can lead to a big discovery. The 2007 Idaho State Quarter is just one of the many examples of how error coins can fetch incredible amounts on the market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is one to keep your eyes peeled for. We're about to uncover a hidden treasure that might be sitting in your coin collection right now, or perhaps even in your spare change. That's right, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter. At first glance, this might seem like just another coin in the 50 state quarters program. But trust me, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. By the end of this video, you'll learn exactly what makes the 2017 Effigy Mounds Quarter so special and why it could be worth a fortune. So let's begin with a little history and context about this coin. The 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrated the country's national parks and historic sites. This particular quarter was released to honor the Effigy Mounds National Monument, located in Iowa. The monument is famous for its prehistoric burial mounds shaped like animals, creatures that hold significant historical value to Native American tribes. The design on the reverse side of the coin beautifully captures this history, showing a view of the mounds with a soaring eagle flying overhead, symbolizing freedom and the rich cultural heritage of the region. The design itself is stunning, a perfect reflection of both the natural beauty and the historical significance of Effigy Mounds. However, while the design is eye-catching, it's not just the artwork that makes this coin stand out. No, it's the rarity and specific errors that can make this coin a collector's dream. What makes the 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter particularly intriguing are the rare minting errors that have been found on some of these coins. In the world of coin collecting, errors can drastically increase the value of a coin, and the 2017 Effigy Mounds Quarter is no exception. There are a few key errors that collectors are particularly keen on, and if you've got one of these coins, you could be sitting on a small fortune point. One of the most significant errors to look for on the 2017 Effigy Mounds Quarter is called a dropped letter error. This happens when part of the die breaks off during the minting process, causing a letter or part of the design to be missing from the coin. In the case of the Effigy Mounds Quarter, this can occur in the inscription or on the image itself. If you find a coin with a missing or partially missing letter, it's considered a rare and valuable error. Another error that can be found on some 2017 Effigy Mounds quarters is a die crack. A die crack occurs when a crack forms on the die used to strike the coin, leaving a visible line or mark across the design. This could be a small crack running through the eagle or across the mounds themselves. Die cracks are a very common minting error, but if the crack is significant enough, it can make the coin highly desirable for collectors looking for unique pieces. Now, it's important to note that not all 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarters have these errors. In fact, only a small number of these coins exhibit these rare characteristics. That's what makes them so special and valuable. And remember, the condition of the coin also plays a huge role in its worth. A coin in excellent, uncirculated condition will always be worth more than one that has been heavily circulated or damaged. So, how much can a 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter with these errors be worth? Well, that's the exciting part. If you happen to find one of these error coins in great condition, you could be looking at a value much higher than you might expect for a quarter. A regular, non-error 2017 Effigy Mounds Quarter is worth its face value, 25 cents. But when you add in the rarity of a minting error, the price can increase dramatically. If you have a 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter with one of these rare errors, especially in pristine condition, you could be looking at a coin worth an incredible $68,000. Yes, you heard that right. $68,000 for a single quarter. That's the magic of coin collecting. Sometimes, a tiny detail, like a crack or a missing letter, can make a coin worth thousands of dollars. So, how do you know if you've got one of these rare coins? The key is in the details. Take a close look at your 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter. Inspect the design carefully. Look for any signs of a dropped letter, a die crack, or any other minting imperfection. If you find anything that seems unusual or out of place, it could be worth getting the coin professionally graded by a trusted coin expert. Grading services can help confirm the authenticity and rarity of your coin, ensuring you know exactly what you've got. For all you coin lovers and collectors out there, this is a perfect example of why it's always worth paying attention to your change and your coin collection. A seemingly ordinary quarter could be hiding a rare error that might just be worth a fortune. The 2017 Effigy Mounds State Quarter is one of many examples of how the world of coin collecting can be full of surprises. Top 5, we're going to explore one of the most exciting coins in the 50 State Quarters program, the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter. It may look like just another quarter to some, but this coin has a fascinating history and could be worth much more than you think. Stick around because by the end of this video, we'll reveal exactly how much this seemingly simple quarter could be worth. Let's take a trip back in time. The 2007 Wyoming State Quarter was part of the 50 State Quarters program, which was launched to honor each state with its own unique quarter design. Released in 2007, the Wyoming Quarter celebrates the rugged beauty of Wyoming and its iconic landscapes. On the reverse side of the coin, we see a magnificent image of a bucking horse and rider, an iconic symbol of Wyoming's cowboy culture and its famous rodeo heritage. This image is a perfect tribute to the state's rich history and its connection to the American West. But, while the design is beautiful and holds significant historical value, it's not just the imagery that makes this coin stand out. The true allure of the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter lies in its rarity and the potential for minting errors that make it highly sought after by collectors. And it's these errors that can increase the coin's value substantially. In the world of coin collecting, minting errors are a big deal. They are the hidden gems that turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. For the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter, one of the most common but highly sought-after errors is called a double die variety. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice by the die, creating a ghosting effect where the image or text on the coin is faintly visible in two places. If you find a 2007 Wyoming quarter with a double die, whether it's in the rider, the bucking horse, or even in the state name, you could be holding on to a valuable treasure. Another error that has been found in some of these coins is a misaligned die. When this happens, the die used to mint the coin isn't perfectly aligned with the coin blank during the minting process. This results in the design being shifted off-center, leaving parts of the image cut off. If you find a misaligned 2007 Wyoming quarter with part of the bucking horse or the rider missing, you could be in possession of a rare error coin that collectors would pay top dollar for. But the rarity doesn't end there. There's another unique characteristic of the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter that increases its collectability: the low mintage. Unlike some other state quarters, the Wyoming quarter had a lower than usual mintage, which means there are fewer of them out there in circulation today. This limited supply, combined with its potential for error, makes the coin even more desirable among collectors. Now, let's talk about value. A typical 2007 Wyoming State Quarter, one that hasn't been struck with any errors or unique characteristics, is worth only 25 cents. The value it holds is regular currency. However, once you introduce the concept of rare minting errors or find one of these coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value starts to rise significantly. So, what is a 2007 Wyoming State Quarter with one of these rare errors worth? Hold on to your hats, because if you have one of these coins, it could be worth a staggering $65,000. Yes, you heard that right, $65,000 for a single quarter. This is a prime example of how the world of coin collecting works. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it becomes, and the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter with minting errors is a perfect example of this. Now, how do you know if you have one of these rare and valuable quarters? The first step is to carefully examine your coin. Look closely at the design. Check for any signs of double die errors, misaligned strikes, or any other unusual features. If you spot anything that seems off or different from a regular coin, it's worth having it professionally graded. Coin experts can authenticate the rarity of your coin, and if it turns out to be a valuable error coin, you'll know exactly what you've got. For all the collectors and coin lovers out there, this is a perfect example of why it's so important to pay attention to the details. While many people may overlook the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter as just another coin, the hidden errors and the limited mintage could turn it into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. If you happen to have one of these rare error coins, be sure to get it professionally graded and consider keeping it in a safe, secure place to preserve its value. And if you haven't checked your change lately, maybe it's time to start looking at your quarters a little more carefully. Who knows what hidden treasures you might find? I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the value of the 2007 Wyoming State Quarter. If you're as fascinated by rare coins as we are, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any future coin discoveries. We're always uncovering new treasures, and we can't wait to share them with you. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.